to make brown eyes pop.
The world, I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. Help me put my mind at ease, my mind at ease. Feeling like I'm about to lose my mind. Feeling like I'm about to lose my.
I love a bitch who know how to do her own makeup. I'm not saying you're gonna do your makeup all the time by yourself, but bitch, know how to do a little eyebrow and a little lash. At the least, or something to be, because now everybody going out, you asking somebody, can they put your fucking lashes on, bitch? YouTube is free. Get you a palette. Why the fuck you always gotta book Beats by Bree? Learn how to do a little on your own.
Brown blush is already super underrated, but I feel like people really are sleeping on shimmery brown blush. This is probably not the first time you heard me talk about brown blush because I'm obsessed with it, but like, look at what it's giving. Like, I just feel like if you love makeup and you have a deeper complexion, you need a shimmery brown blush in your collection.
Let's play with the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge collection today. So starting with foundation, I really love this Gucci foundation. Then going straight into the palette, I want to keep the eyes neutral because of course we're going black on the lips. Taking the Made by Mitchell curve case and use matte for blush and contour. This was the moment I realized I used the wrong shade of concealer. I picked up shade 21 when I was meant to go for 23, but I managed to save it with a dry sponge to soak up the extra product. Set the face, sprayed it with a setting spray. Now let's move on to the lips. I used the pencil and the liquid lipstick, and I liked it, but I just thought it was very intense. So I decided to keep the pencil and then go in with a nude lipstick to make it more like an ombre. I felt like this was so super different for me, and I really liked it in the end. Let me know what you think.
Let's do these eyebrows. So I got this sent to me, and we're gonna tint our brows. That looks like a piece of poo, but you can't tell me no different. And that's what it looks like. So I started with my ends of my brows first because those I wanted to be a little darker than in the front because we're on the same page, right? No blocky brows, right? So this is what it looks like after I was done. I pop it in after like 5 minutes. I let that sit in the front of my brow because again, we don't want blocks for brows. And then I wiped it off and this is the finished product. That brow was giving me a hard time. I brushed it through, as you can see, and it was just giving brows. Like it was giving, I grew this from my face. But I...
Another year, another Vince Lum. Neutralize. Trigger. Shoot. Fire. 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 We gon' spin and kill. Deep. And we're telling now. We gon' spin and kill. Deep. And we're telling now. Another year, another Vince Lum.
If you still struggle to find a lip liner that complements your dark complexion, even though it's 2023 and those words really shouldn't be coming out of my mouth, but if you do happen to fall within that category, I have the lip liners and a lip combo just for you. I'm starting with the Sephora Collection liner in Molasses, accentuate my Cupid's bow, and I overline, of course. I'm gonna use this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Dimensional Dark Brown, and this for me just darkens up that area and it adds a little bit more dimension. Taking that along the sides on the bottom as well, but I do not bring this all the way in. My lipsticks come in all shades and ranges, but on days that I like to stick to my roots, I go in with this Juvia's Place lipstick in Toffee. I'm gonna take the slightest amount on the top. For gloss, it's pretty standard that I'm gonna use 2 glosses, one for my base and then another one that kind of acts as like a highlighter, but for my lips. For the base, however, I'm going in with Morphe and Freebird. I follow the same blueprint where I fully coat my bottom lip, but I only take the slightest amount for the top lip. I truly enjoy when my lip combo mimics my natural lips, with the top lip being just slightly darker. Going with a brighter shade, place that right in the center of my bottom lip. Clean it up if you need to. This is exactly how I love for my lips to look. I just feel like a black Barbie. Bye.
Get ready with me in my new apartment. So let's do our makeup together. It's been a minute since I've sat down and just got to relax and listen to music while I do my makeup. So let's vibe. I did my hair and straightened it, so I figured I would just go ahead and do a cute little makeup look. I'm the only one who feels like I can wear straight hair for like one day, and then after that, like, I'm just bored of it and it just doesn't hit the same like as the first day. After that, I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to add some curls or crimp it or something. I know it's definitely like fall time right now because this is literally the only foundation I have that matches me at the moment. So I've been wearing it every single day. I feel like my foundations used to pull a little bit more like red peachy undertone, but now it's definitely been more in like the neutral. So I'm on the search for like that perfect shade that kind of goes really well with my undertones. I'm trying to decide what kind of look I want to do. Since I'm wearing this red shirt, I feel like I want to do something like wine and like moody a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe like a red lip, maybe like a dark plum lip, maybe a burgundy lip. My favorite brush to use for my concealer right now is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer brush. Like, I know it's for the bronzer, but it's kind of like perfect angly, especially to get like close to the under eyes. I think I want to go with the Rare Beauty blush in Faith. It kind of matches my nails, so I feel like that's really cute. Yeah, purple blush will always be my fave. Did you guys buy anything at the Sephora savings sale? Yeah, I got a couple things. I got the Givenchy blush. It's like in the square thing and it like turns into one. It's like 4 different blushes. I got that one. I saw Coco swatches. She did a video and it just looked so cute. So I was like, yeah, no, I need to get this. I got some stuff from Fenty as well. And then I also have been wanting to try out like the actual Sephora collection. So I got the foundation and the concealer. Oh, and I also got Makeup by Mario's concealer too because I've been wanting to try that out. I feel like holiday season is when the best like products come out. So I'm actually excited to see what else drops. And I feel like I should grab a couple more things. I wanted to try a couple of the holiday sets. I know MAC has been coming out with holiday sets. So I actually want to pick a couple of those up. I think I really have an addiction to just buying makeup and having it. I feel like I want to keep this really natural, so I'm going to go with the Laura Mercier in medium deep. And I'm taking this all over my face. I'm going to go in with this blush from Uma. It's a really pretty like burgundy, dark, deep plum blush. I love purple because it's kind of just like a subtle, perfect if you are wearing like reds and stuff. It's not like too matchy with my shirt. So instead of bronzing, I'm gonna contour because I already have a little bit of like a red undertone and I don't want this to be too warm. So I want more like of a shadow. So I'm gonna go in with these darker colors, but I'm gonna go in a little bit of this one so it kind of like blurs it out and it's not too harsh. And I'm going upwards so we can kind of blend into the blush, just so it kind of like carves out the cheeks. So I'm thinking I want to use the Fall Romance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm not going to do it justice because I'm only going to use like 2 shades out of this. It's such a beautiful palette. I'm only going to use like this color and then like maybe one of these shimmers because I want to keep the eyes light but then do something with the lip. I don't know. I'm gonna go into this shade Crimson. I feel like it's a deep like chocolate plum. I'm not gonna put anything on my crease like concealer or anything because I kind of like how my eyes have that like hyperpigmentation on the lid. So I feel like this is actually perfect. So I don't want to make it too dark. I'm gonna be really light-handed with this. There's just something about like grungy makeup that I just really love. Like it kind of just like speaks to me. And I will always be a one eyeshadow girl. It may be a little glitter or shimmer on top if I'm feeling a little extra. I'm just gonna blow it out a little bit towards the ends because I don't want it to be like too rounded. I kind of wanted to like fade outwards, like making my eyes look a little bit like bigger and wider. Taking a smaller brush, I'm gonna run that on my bottom lash line. I'm gonna just go in lightly with this color Smoke. I'm gonna go light-handed, so like whatever's left over right now, I'm just gonna press just to add a little something. I feel like the best way to like really get mascara in your lashes is to like blink when you're applying them, especially for my top lashes because they're long, but unless I actually get the mascara on there, like they will not look as long as they are. So for the lip, I'm thinking that I'm gonna layer a couple things. Nima Tang and Joseph Colors collab, Mario Jeff, House Labs. This is the shade Mahogany Matte. And I'm lightly gonna go in with the Nima Tang just to define the outline a little bit more and make the brown stand out. Yeah, look, she's cute and defined. I'm gonna blend this and then I'm gonna go in with the House Labs. I think this is like perfect. It's kind of like, you know, like a wine color. So this is exactly what I wanted. This is the finished look. Thanks for getting ready with me. This look is so cute. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I know I'm gonna take some pictures.
Get ready with me to go down to London for a Trigwell Times PLT event. I've got about an hour and a half, 2 hours before I need to leave. I hate rushing in the morning, so it's really early. I've already moisturized using the Willita Skin Food. I'm gonna focus on the base today because I feel like Trigwell, it's all about the base, isn't it? I take this Wishery primer. There's literally none left. Oh yeah. Yes. I'm driving down to London this morning. I was actually going to get the train, but I looked at the train prices and I was like, when did the trains become so expensive? What is that about? I'm going to let this primer sit for a little bit before it gets nice and tacky. I need this makeup to last quite a bit. I want to make sure it's gripping. The foundation combination of choice this morning is the HMB Cosmetics Glow Tin with the Be Perfect Chroma Cover Foundation. This sounds like a lot of makeup, but I want the base to be basing. I really love this product. You can wear this by itself, but you know, I'm a full coverage babe. I'm gonna take this Doll Beauty foundation brush. This is one of my favorite brushes for foundation. It's so dense. How gorgeous does that look? Obsessed. I'm gonna go over with the Be Perfect Chroma Cover foundation. This is the luminous one. Obsessed with this foundation. So nice. And I only take a little bit on top of it just to add that little bit of coverage. I don't know if you can see the difference. It just gives what it's supposed to give. That's the vibes for the foundation. All nice and blended, full coverage, luminous, glowy. It's giving. The cream bronzer, I'm gonna take the Jordana T-shirt Bronzer Duo in the shade Holidays. Still not back in stock. I don't know what's going on. I can't open it. She's well loved. It's actually running out, so I kind of need this to be back in stock ASAP. This is like a very close to my skin shade kind of bronzer, but it just gives like a little bit of I just love this bronzer. I just feel like it blends so beautifully. I wish there was deeper shades though, because when I'm a bit too tan, this just doesn't really work. Now, it wouldn't be a Trigwell get ready with me if I didn't use some Trigwell products. I'm going to take the Trigwell liquid blush in the shade Sunset Sally. You guys know Sunset Sally is my favorite thing ever. I'm gonna take a Trigwell T07 brush. Just tap this into the skin. Oh, it is so pretty. You know what it is? I'm just obsessed. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Just a little bit. You guys know I really love some blush, and this is like a super buildable blush. I love that you can build it up without it kind of going patchy or cakey. I think I went a little bit overboard. Slay. Concealer, I'm going to use Juvia's Place Concealer. I've been obsessed with this recently. Like, I've been using it in all of my recent videos. I don't know what I did without this concealer. I'm not going to lie. I do this one first, and then I go in with like a lighter concealer for the inner corners just to add that brightness, you know what I mean? Blend out concealer. I'm going to use this Doll Beauty concealer brush. Love this. It's a slay. I always leave the eyes till last just because I want the concealer to kind of sit under there a little bit. I'm just going to start to blend this out underneath. I'm going to start with the edges and then work my way up. I've blended out my concealer. I'm just going to take my liquid blush brush, no extra product on it. I'm just going to kind of like blend out the edges of the concealer. Now I'm going to go in with some setting spray. I'm going to take Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the vitamin C one. I'm gonna wait for that to dry. It's time to set the base. I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer in the shade Thick Mint. I'm gonna take this Trigwell Cosmetics. This is a TO4 brush. I'm not going to a Trigwell event, so I feel like I've gotta use Trigwell, you know? Actually so hungry. Gonna go in with Sunset Sally. Look at the state of mine. Actually embarrassing, but that's how you know I love it. I'm gonna take Trigwell, what is this, TO6? Yeah, love this brush. I don't know what it is, I just love it. I can't live without it. I do tend to go quite heavy on my blush, so if you don't like it, sorry, not sorry. Oh my god, I forgot to do my lighter concealer. Well, I'll do it now. I'm gonna take the HMB concealer. This is in the shade SF4W. It's slightly lighter than Juvia's Place. Really just keeping it right there. I'm gonna use Trigwell Cosmetics powder. Use the shade 6. I'm gonna use shade 8, but recently I've been reaching for shade 6. Feel like it's like really nice for like a bright under eye. I'm gonna take a mini powder puff. Use the orange one. I really barely use this one, but it's just so pretty. It's too pretty to use. Yeah. Such a nice powder. And it's so fine as well. That's one thing I love about it also. I'll just take my blush brush with no product on it, just to blend. And I'm literally just gonna set everywhere else that I put the concealer. Don't think I'm gonna do any eyeshadow. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit of my bronzer and just put that kind of like all over the lid. Blend this into the crease. I'm gonna go underneath the eyes. I don't think there's an attractive way to do this step. I want to use some Trigwell lashes. I've never used Trigwell lashes before. Got the Style Harmony and then I've got the Triggered lash. I kind of want to use Triggered. Let me just add some mascara. I've been loving this one from NARS. This is their Climax mascara. I don't know what it is about NARS and their like sexual names for their products, but yeah, I really like this mascara. I don't know why I had so much trouble putting these lashes on, but I feel like they are really big. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna add a bit of highlighter. I use, well, it's not highlighter, it's still blush. This is NARS Orgasm Blush, but it's kind of like got that iridescent, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like specks of gold in it. I feel like it's like a really nice topper for the blush, and it's a really similar shade to Sunset Sally as well. Add it like where I normally would highlight, and you see that? Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna take lip liner. This is from Morphe. It's the shade Trendsetter. Okay, I'm gonna take this Jacqueline Cosmetic lipstick in the shade Gratitude, which is kind of like a light nude color. That's like super pretty. It is a liquid lipstick, so it is matte. I'm a glossy babe. Take this gloss from Kiko. Look at the state of it. It's not even clear anymore. Tell me you like a brown lip liner without telling me you like a brown lip liner. I'm gonna use this. That lip combo, gorgeous. Then I'm gonna take my setting spray again, Urban Decay All Nighter. Right, I'm gonna go get dressed and then I'll show you the outfit. This is what she looks like. I'm just kind of giving like autumnal corporate vibes. So I've got this white long sleeve turtleneck. This is from Primark. Black mini skirt is also from Primark. Denim jacket is from Zara. This is actually my boyfriend's jacket, so if you're watching this, sorry. And then thigh-high boots. These are from Boohoo. They're kind of just like flat boots. They tie up at the back. I think they're super cute. I really love this outfit. Like, this is exactly the look I was going for in my head when I decided what I was going to wear. That's the outfit. I'm running out of time. Let's go.